We'll talk about contextual meaning. When you read a particular scripture, you want to interpret that scripture, you must interpret that scripture in the light of the surrounding verses. If you pull a verse of scripture out of its context, it often changes its meaning. For example, Philippians chapter 4 verse 13. The Bible says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Right? When you hear that scripture, what comes to your mind? Not limited in action, you are enabled, right? That power to do things to manifest, all right? But that's wrong. The context of that scripture speaks about enduring hardship. Apostle Paul was sharing how he has been through hell, been through the struggle of the journey of sharing the gospel. And he said, but anyway, I can do all things, even in the midst of my shins and my bones, I can. So the scripture is talking about enduring hardship. So another person will quote that scripture to do, I can do all things. I can, to mean manifestation or something else. But in the context of that scripture, it's actually saying that you can endure hardship, you can still serve God in the midst of your hardship and all that. All right. So that's I'm trying to drive at the point of contextual meaning. You want to interpret the scripture, you must check the surrounding context. So if you read a particular verse of scripture, you want to preach about it, you must go and read the preceding verses and the exceeding verses, which is the verse before that verse and the verse after that verse.